All right, hello YouTube. Welcome back to the aircraft. We're getting in the Mooney, and we're gonna do a NeoFly flight today. Let me see the preview. Well, let's see. The NeoFly window didn't open, so there we go. Good thing I had the preview back up. Okay, so the NeoFly, we are gonna do a 101 miles. And we're going to Kabul. Kabul. We used to drive past Kabul all the time when we went to Springfield, Missouri from Salem, Arkansas. And I would always say, Kabul. So we're going to take, 352 pounds of mechanical parts down to Kabul. Pays $8,000. As you can see, I think I'm good with fuel. So let's get ready to fly and accept the job.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a cargo mission today. When you check the payload in the flight plan, please release the parking brake to start.
Okay. So,
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
Loading has started. Let me get that NeoFly window off. And I'm going to turn off my preview over there. I think that slows down my... and I'm just needing 330 pounds. Make that a 0. So we're going to put 150 here. 150 here.
Transporter, loading is complete. Let's go.
And this needs to be 32. All right, there we go. We have exactly what we need. I'm mostly using this for the tablet here. I can close that. Mainly using the tablet here for the map of the airports, because yeah, I don't feel like adding in all that stuff. So let me go ahead and close the tablet, and I got notepads everywhere. I gotta find this notepad here has all the cities in Nebraska that I have to do. So let's see. I got to get BeyondATC up here, and yeah, let's get the battery on. I'm going to turn on the avionics, let that boot up. And we will listen to the ATIS first, ATIS, and get the local weather. That's 128.45. Gotta wait for that Garmin to boot though.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 17. Dew point 12. Altimeter tree 011. Landing and departing runways 13, 02. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha. Columbia Airport information Alpha. 1155 Zulu. Wind 110 at 5 visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 17. Dew point 12. Altimeter tree 011. Landing and departing runways 13, 02. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha.
Alright.
Columbia Airport information Alpha. 1155 Zulu.
Okay. So we got our we got our wins and all that, so let's go ahead and contact ground and request IFR clearance to Kabul. Columbia. What was that sound? My flaps decided to go all the way down when I pulled the trigger. Columbia ground, Cessna November 247 Victor Delta is type Mooney. I said Cessna. It's going to say it didn't know what I said.
November 247 Victor Delta, did not copy.
Columbia ground, Mooney, November 247 Victor Delta is type M20R, requesting IFR clearance to Kabul.
November 247 Victor Delta, Columbia ground, cleared to Kabul Memo Airport. Radar vectors 40, Dennis filed. Maintain 5000. Departure frequency 124.375. Squawk 1564.
Cleared to Kabul Memorial as filed. Vectors to Forney, then as filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.375. Squawk 1564. November 247 Victor Delta. I kind of butchered that.
November 247 Victor Delta, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Roger that, November 247 Victor Delta. Columbia ground, November 247 Victor Delta, request engine start.
November 247 Victor Delta, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Roger, startup approved. I will call when ready for taxi. November 247 Victor Delta. Okay. So we got our engine start approved. Let's go ahead. Well, I don't need to be zoomed in for all that. We're selected to the left tank. I got the mixture in all the way. The prop is in all the way. We're going to crack the throttle just a hair. Prop is clear. Nobody's even around. Get those magnetos on and start the aircraft.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Okay. Let's get the alternator on. And taxi lights will come on. Let's go ahead and zoom in here and get some stuff ready. We're 5,000 feet, which is our cruise altitude today. We'll go ahead and put this in standby for right now, and our squawk code is 1546. So we are ready there, and Columbia ground, November 247 Victor Delta, request taxi to the active.
November 247 Victor Delta, runway 13 taxi via Alpha.
Runway 13, taxi via Alpha, November 247 Victor Delta.
November 247 Victor Delta, contact Columbia Tower 119.3.
Wow, we're getting tower already. Tower on 119.3. Good day. Wow.
Negative. Tower on 119.3.
That's what I said. Tower on 119.3. November 247 Victor Delta. What did I say the first time? Did I not say that? I'm going to have to watch the replay. Okay. Got to have me some T-play before we go. Okay, let's get to taxiing. Pull up the tablet so I can see. Runway 13 would be this one here. So we're going to, basically I'm going to turn around and head over this way. No, not on that though. I got to get all the way over there. Okay. So let's kill the parking brake. Pull the mixture back some so we don't foul some plugs. I mean, it looks like I should have turned the other direction. But I didn't want to get into those aircraft over there. And look at that. There's a car. Always something. He's going to drive right through us. What a jerk. Clipping with my wing. I wonder if I got in trouble. I can't see my trouble. For taxiing too fast. Alright, now we just take this all the way to the end. Okay, what do we got going on here? This is showing that there's a taxiway there, which clearly there is not. Interesting. Alright, so the tablet was worthless. So I could have came this way. See, where's that thing going? I don't know. So maybe that's why she was telling me to contact Tower so quickly. This will be interesting. I don't know how to do this. I'm going to request a back taxi. So let's switch to Tower. Columbia Tower, November 247 Victor Delta, request back taxi to runway 13.
November 247 Victor Delta, did not copy.
Let's see what he just says. Columbia Tower, November 247 Victor Delta, request departure.
November 247 Victor Delta, backtrack runway 13. Call when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 13. I will call when ready for departure. November 247 Victor Delta. Okay, there's that. So let's go ahead and get the strobes and landing lights on because I'm taking the runway. Luckily, nobody's coming into land. Still haven't heard anything about BeyondATC adding in traffic. I know it's supposed to be next. See, there is a taxiway here. Huh. Centered up here. We'll go 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. And full rich on there. Everything else is looking good. Columbia Tower, November 247 Victor Delta is ready for departure.
November 247 Victor Delta, Columbia Tower, wind 110 at 5, fly runway heading, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff, runway 13, November 247 Victor Delta. Make sure that altimeter is set correctly. And let me get the heading bug going. All right. Airspeed is alive. Can feel that wind pushing me a little bit. It's 55, 60, 75.
Okay, pilot, steady away. See you again soon.
Alright, tap the brakes and get the gear up. And flaps.
November 247 Victor Delta, reset transponder. Squawk 1564.
Oh, I knew there was something.
November 247 Victor Delta, reset transponder. Squawk 1564.
Oh, 1564. Oh my gosh. Squawk 1564, November 247 Victor Delta.
November 247 Victor Delta, contact Springfield departure.
124.375. Going to departure on 124.375. Good day. 124.375. I didn't have that dialed in yet. Springfield departure, November 247 Victor Delta is with you, climbing through 2,300 for 5,000.
November 247 Victor Delta, Springfield departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000, altimeter 3011.
Climb and maintain 5,000, altimeter 3011, November 247 Victor Delta.
November 247 Victor Delta, turn right, heading 185. Expect further clearance in about 18 miles.
Turn right, heading 185. Expect further clearance in 18 miles, November 247 Victor Delta.
November 247 Victor Delta, contact Kansas City Center 118.4, take care.
Going to 118.4. Good day. Kansas City Center, November 247, Victor Delta is with you, climbing through 3,400, going to 5,000.
November 247 Victor Delta, Kansas City Center, roger.
Okay. That's sounding good. Now Kabul, that we're going to, doesn't have a tower, doesn't have a any of that radio stuff. So we'll just have to see what we get when we get there. That was weird. Why were we climbing so steep?
November 247 Victor Delta, turn left, heading 185, Kabul Memo Airport, landing runway 21.
Turn left, heading 185, Kabul Memorial Airport, landing runway 21, November 247 Victor Delta. Are we just going to get vectored directly from here? I'm never going to go on my set course. Yeah, look at that. It must be winds. We're bouncing all over the place. Should level off here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the manifold pressure down to about 23. RPM also down to 23. And now I know these gauges might be hard to see. Now I'm messing with the EGT. I want to get it in this blue arc by, oh, I almost grabbed the flaps, by pulling down the mixture. See, there's peak right there. We're going to run a little rich and keep it in the blue arc. Right about there. Well, it's hard to get the exact. It's like if I feel it move, I went too far. Alright, looking good. Crossing over another airport right there, KUEF. Don't know what airport that is. This is only, what is it, about a 60 mile? No, it was 101 miles, that's right. I was looking at another one that was 60. This is about a 100 mile flight. Almost looks like they're just saying, you know what, screw your route, your filed flight plan, we're just flying you direct. So let me see if I look at my sim brief. Kabul. Arrival airport. telling me anything about the weather. Yeah, it's not telling me anything about the weather. Interesting.
November 247 Victor Delta, turn left, heading 175 vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about 5 miles.
Turn left heading 175, vectors for the approach runway 21, November 247 Victor Delta. So we're just kind of cruising along, yeah. Let's see if the GPS, since apparently we're not using nav hold at all, let's see if they got any landing procedures at all for this. Select and approach RNAV 21. Vectors. And activate. There we go. We
November 247 Victor Delta. Contact Kansas City Center 133.4. See you.
Going to 133.4, November 247 Victor Delta. Good day. Kansas City Center, November 247 Victor Delta is with you, 5,000 feet.
November 247 Victor Delta, Kansas City Center, roger.
I wonder, this is... It keyed the mic when I typed. What I'm doing is I'm looking for this, let's see. Kansas City. I'm looking for, trying to find Kansas City Center, this 133.4 on liveatc.net, see if we could hear any real calls, but I can't find it. Because they use these frequencies obviously for multiple stuff.
November 247 Victor Delta. Contact Kansas City Center 124.1.
Going to 124.1, November 247 Victor Delta. Kansas City Center, November 247 Victor Delta is with you at 5,000 feet.
November 247 Victor Delta, Kansas City Center, roger.
Now this is probably boring. I'm over here looking for stuff. Yeah, see, I'm not finding any of these. Melbourne Center, HCF Center. Oh well. I'm not even watching. We could be crashing into stuff. Here's one. This is in the archives. Oh. Can't hardly hear what they're saying. Jeepers. That is Kansas City Center. Not the frequency I'm on, though. Yeah. Alright, we gotta get back to flying. Missing all this scenery. I'm looking at my browser. Kind of bouncy, huh? Going over the little lake. Let's see, everything's looking good. It is currently 7:25 in the morning here in Texas. I should turn this. controls cam off while we're cruising, because that's just blocking the GPS for you guys. So it's saying we got 52 miles. 20 minutes to go to get to our fix. Which is the approach for runway 21. Looks like we'll be crossing over an airport here shortly. A little hazy. $5,000 feet, looked like it was a good call. We're right under the cloud layer. Let's see what this thing has for us. Yeah, that's... I think the flight simulator kind of rounds with times. Clear this message off. Well, we're about 50 miles, so let's go ahead and get the fuel pump on. That's not doing anything. Alright, well, let's get the fuel pump on and switch over to the right tank and go ahead and kill the fuel pump. I guess I need to make that switch active. You can see we're down to 18 gallons on the left tank, 24 on the right still. So we're going to use less fuel for the second half of this flight. Got another message. What's this message saying? Approaching VNAV profile. Yeah, we got a ways to go to our VNAV. I think that's it right there, though.
November 247 Victor Delta. Contact Kansas City Center 133.8.
Going to 133.8, November 247 Victor Delta. Good day. Oop, I went right past it. Kansas City Center, good morning. November 247 Victor Delta is with you, 5,000 feet.
November 247 Victor Delta, Kansas City Center, roger.
It's going to stay the way it is because I don't want it to drop and disconnect hit a wire or something. It's going to pull out that. Let me see. I have those two hands. If I can get to it. Oh, I woke up a moth. It's Mothra. Got the Halloween Massacre, Michael Myers. It's like a Haddonfield Tribune. November 1st, 1978 newspaper clipping. But it's a metal. I want to mount it to the side of the pinball table, I think. It would be cool to get multiples of those, put different horror movies on the side of it. Kelly and I are horror movie fans. She bought me that, I think, Christmas. Yeah, look at there. We are flying right over. Well, there should be an airport right off to our right. Since I don't have a passenger, I could just...
November 247 Victor Delta. Contact Kansas City approach 128.35. Have a good flight.
Going to 128.35. November 247 Victor Delta. Good day. That was nice of him, wishing us to have a good flight. Oh, it's approach this time. Kansas City approach, November 247 Victor Delta is with you at 5,000 feet.
November 247 Victor Delta, Kansas City approach. Altimeter expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 21.
Expect vectors for RNAV runway 21, November 247 Victor Delta.
November 247 Victor Delta, turn left, heading 140.
Turn left, heading 140, November 247 Victor Delta. Just fell right off the desk. I need to get me another mouse or a trackball. I saw a guy online flying and he has a trackball mounted on his leg. That's pretty cool. As you can see over here, our track to land. It'd be nice if I could get some dang weather. Let's see if BeyondATC is saying that there's any No, 122.9, 128.35. I wonder what that is. Just has center frequency track on and the Unicom frequency, which is just the local traffic. And if I wouldn't have been in a hurry to get to Phoenix after working all day and then driving to Phoenix, I would have taken a truck and trailer and bought some solar panels. Looks like they got some good deals still at Santan Solar. I mean, we're doing okay. We got just over 4,000 watts of solar, but days like this in the simulator where it's cloudy like this, it would be nice to have another, well, it'd be nice to have like 8,000 watts, but I saw they have a pack of 13 panels put together, and they're mixed. Some are 250s and some are 245s. So basically, if you string them together, you're only going to get 245 out of them. But pretty good price. I just don't know how their shipping works. I know my neighbor Greg, he got his shipped, and I want to say it adds a couple $100 to the price. When you're paying $400 for panels, adding $200 for shipping is rather substantial. Had I known when he ordered his panels, he didn't tell me until after he had them delivered that he ordered them. Otherwise, I would have ordered some panels then and split the shipping with him. Because it's a flat rate. It doesn't matter how many panels you get. I need to get out there. When this flight's over, I need to get out there and do some maneuvering with my panels for my water heater. Because I noticed yesterday it was relatively early in the day. They ended up being in the shade of the house. It's funny because we are so far south in Texas that in the middle of summer here, as we're coming
November
up...
247 Victor Delta, 2 tree miles from Osame. Turn right, heading 180. Maintain 3000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared RNAV runway 21. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000 feet, RNAV 21, runway 21, November 247 Victor Delta. I kind of butchered that one, didn't I? And let's get some power pulled here. We are hauling ass. We were up into the yellow. Now that GPS is saying LNAV. I don't know what the difference is. I need to get me some tea. Or warm up my tea. Once we start to level off here, we'll get down below 140, which on the, that's this much right there. I'll zoom in. Oh, is it because that was on there? Why did the zoom not work? Huh. Yeah, 140 is right here. Once I get below 140, we can go ahead and drop the gear. Which shouldn't take long to get below 140 since I got the throttle pulled way back. Increase the mixture a little bit, and let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this gear down. And the first notch of flaps. go ahead. I'm going to go full rich and full prop. I would guess 122.9 will be my next handoff. We'll be going directly to the local frequency. Camera going for my controls so you can watch me rodeoing. Give me a drink of tea before we turn to the approach. Start to see our approach vector there is coming on the screen on the GPS. Oh, you can't because I turned that other screen back on. Looking good. Our airspeed picked up just a touch. Of course, we do not have any information about the winds. We're kind of flying blind here with all that. Is down. I see the light. Yeah, everything's looking good. Now he didn't give me a. He just gave me a cleared for till 3,000 feet till established. Cleared for the RNAV. He didn't tell me to go ahead and change frequency, so we'll wait just a bit. Once we get in line with that magenta line, I will hit the nav hold. Turn us right onto the runway heading, and then we'll keep an eye on this, the little yellow markers. When they get to the center, we'll see if I can't catch it. The last couple flights I have had a horrible time trying to catch that. very responsive to the throttle. Very subtle movements will affect my speed. Let's go ahead and go outside. Let's go one more notch of flaps. Which didn't really affect my speed at all, surprisingly. You'd think that would have had drag. It is a little bit. A little higher in the seat. I don't see the airport. Could be out there in that, but I don't see anything. As I can. Oh, it looks like the needle's starting to move a little bit, or the line. Still got 5 miles to go to get to the next fix.
November 247 Victor Delta. No tower services available at Kabul Mimel Airport. Frequency change approved.
Frequency changed approved. Going to Kabul traffic on 122.9. November 247 Victor Delta. Good day. Let's go ahead and hit that nav hold. I don't know how far out we are at this point. Kabul traffic, Mooney, November 247, Victor Delta is inbound to land runway 21. For a second there, I thought I could see maybe the runway. It's hard to tell though. Could have just been a scratch on my windshield. Let's go ahead and get those flaps down all the way. Full flaps, we're in good shape. That's bleeding some speed off. Had a random click. One of our lights is flickering, I'm sure. Okay, let's see if it'll capture it. Approach. Yep, we're starting to descend. That looks good. GPS is flashing over there. It says 3 seconds to... Traffic, Mooney, November 247 Victor Delta is 5 miles to the north, inbound to land, runway 21. Get at the binos. There's a tower over there to the left we don't want to get into. Huh. I'm not seeing this runway. I am zoomed in as far as I can. Is that it over there? Is that it? Holy crap. If that's it. Yeah. It is. Kabul traffic. Mooney, November 247 Victor Delta is on 2.5 mile final, runway 21 to land. Looks like we got some trees in the way, and I'm killing the autopilot. It is my aircraft. Needing to get slowed down here. Looks like we're gonna have to drop in over some trees. Kabul. A little bouncy here. Man, I don't even know if I can get down there with these trees. I'm going to go around those taller trees here. Man, I wish I had the freaking replay going, which I don't.
That was a harder landing than we like to see, pilot. Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
We were hard on the brakes. That was a horrible landing, and I did not have the replay going. I mean, considering I had to rodeo it in. Cool traffic, November 247 Victor Delta is clear of the runway.
just come over here? Oh, I do have to open this. Oh no, wrong thing. I gotta open a little nav map so I can see the parking spot I'm on. I dropped my... Okay. We're gonna go over here, parking spot 2. Right here in the grass. All right. Let's get the park and brake set. Well, I'm not in the right window for that. And we'll go ahead and kill the alternator and the avionics and the motor.
Pilot, stand by. The cargo is being removed.
Hey, I made a new rank. Second officer. Tablet can come off. Look at there. Make sure all these lights are off. They are all off.
Pilot, that's all the cargo removed from the aircraft. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, let's oh,
Let's get out of here.
let's get out of the aircraft. Oh, I never put the flaps up. Good thing I didn't kill the battery yet. Now the battery's off. Alright, so there we are. We are in Kabul, parked in the grass. I could have pulled forward a little further, but I didn't want to get in these tall weeds and hit my prop. So, there you go. I don't have any replays. I didn't set it. I should have. If I'd have known those trees were there and I was going to have to rodeo around them. But I think I was bouncing the whole way down the runway. That was pretty bad. So, alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace! Get in this proper window so I can stop the dang recording.